we just finished our overhead cabinets. Here's how it all went down.
This is the good life. Oh, oh, oh. This is the good life. Oh, oh. Out in the sunshine, nothing but good times. This is the good life. This is the good life.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the 30-Day Van Build. Today we are going to be doing our overhead storage. We're going to be putting in our ceiling lights. We're going to be getting this thing looking more and more like a van, off-grid camper van soon, today. I don't know what I'm saying, but make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn those notifications on for new videos every single Sunday.
I get too deep sometimes in my own head, unstitch the fabric to find a common thread. Got caught up in the hustle, forgot to love, woke up in the rubble to a light from above.
First up, we're going to be installing some ceiling lights. We have 3 packs of lights here, and we got warm white. They look like this, and we got white because the side panels that we have and everything are going to be white, so that's what we chose to go with to kind of complement everything. We have 12 lights. We're not sure if we're going to be using them all yet, but we're going to put some tape and lay them out and see where we like them positioned.
Racing to the end of the earth. I know I'm probably not the first, but I'm gonna be the last one standing. Ain't gonna dream, just demand it. I'm chasing fire.
So we have all of our light holes made. That went smoother than anticipated. Only one got stuck up there. The rest of them came out with the hole saw, so that's good news. Yeah, now we just gotta go pick up some wire real quick, and then we'll be back to start running them, which might be a little tricky with the wool up there.
I'm chasing fire. I'm chasing fire, and I'm never burning out. I'm diving to the ocean to face the storm. I bottle up these waves before they reach the shore. I know it's now or never to get what's mine. 'Cause this little light, I'm gonna let it shine. Racing to the ends of the earth.
So we're using this cool fish tape stuff to be able to track. This fishing tape is a game changer. Wire through. We're gonna route the lights so that they don't fall back through the hole as we go along. The way that we are gonna set these lights up, we have dimmable switches that we're gonna put on later, but we're gonna do kind of the front area, which is gonna be the 3 over the sink, the 3 over the bench area, and the 2 under the counter here on one switch, and then the 4 that are over the bed on another switch. That way it's kind of like front back, and depending on where you are is, you know, what set of lights you would need. Oh yeah, clamp it good. I love that sound. See what it looks like. Uh-oh. Hey, I don't like it. Alright, so we finished wiring all of the overhead lights that go into the ceiling. Jason's putting the last one in right there. But we are going to just tap the wire to the battery and see them turn on for the first time. I hope they all work. If not, that would be a pain in the ass.
We should have probably checked that beforehand.
It's alright, they're all gonna work. For sure. Shout out to Dakota. I don't know if I should look at you put the battery on or if I should look up here. I don't know which one to do. All of them? Oh man, this is exciting. Gentlemen, start your engines. Today, Junior. I'm just kidding. Don't get electrocuted. Hey!
It's dark in here.
We got light. You think it's dark?
It's dark.
Remember, we're still missing 5. Oh, you don't like it.
It seems dark.
You think?
Maybe when we have the side white.
It's also, we're competing with the sunlight outside. They work. That's good. All right, so we have those in. We're still missing the 5 that are gonna be over here, but those are going underneath the actual cabinets that we put up, so we can't run them yet. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna get to work on getting our 1x2 backings, and I convinced him to get at least the amount of runners that we need because they're all the same size. So
11 at 13.
11 at 13. I got it right here.
Bring it on up.
Start marking. Start marking.
Where are my lines?
You can do one at a time because then it's all messed up. Technically, wait a second. Why don't we just make this less? like so. You know what I mean? That works or no?
So if we do this, we'll put one on the bottom too?
We can. To maximize the amount of little cuts we can get, we're doing 8.5 because they don't need to be the full length. It's just kind of a little bumper for us to be able to screw in. So 8.5, we're able to get all 11 with one piece. Wow, I like the tactics, Jason. Now, granted, you don't want to do this if you're doing something specific, but since this doesn't really matter.
I'm leaving a little gap there. For
oh, you are? Oh, okay. Still, it's not an exact measurement. You don't want to do this if you're doing something exact, but since it doesn't really matter for these, efficient is better.
Never burning out, burning out. Never burning out, burning out. Never burning out.
So we just finished the full cut list and we're kind of running out of sunlight, so we need to work quick, but we're not going to be able to finish all the cabinets today. What we are going to do is get the skeleton and the backing in. Since we have it all cut, we're going to kills it all and then we're going to put it in. Getting white to work, Jason. I like it.
No, I'm just cleaning up the bucket.
Oh, I see. All right. These are all of our panels for all of our backing, all of our runners and our support beams. This is basically everything for the overhead cabinets except for the actual cabinets and the walls. So this is basically just a skeleton.
I'm chasing fire. I'm chasing fire.
I didn't know that I was signing up for a finger painting course here. Sun is setting, but we want to get this skeleton in. The paint is just about dry and we're just gonna go for it. We're gonna start on the easy side first and then we'll move over to that side. It's a little bit more complex. There's that 1 number wet panel right there. Jason, bring her in. Oh, you're gonna need my hands, huh? Oh, it's wet. I still see it shining. Skeleton 1. Done. Next. Another day down that we don't hit all our goals, but that's why we set them high, right? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to day 21. Crazy, we're like 9 days away from finishing. We worked till it got pretty dark. Couldn't see anything, but here it is. Got this area where the overhead cabinet's going done. This whole side. We added this bottom mount for the bottom, and we got our backing in. We also added the 1x4 finger joints to cover the gap between the ceiling and the thing, so that will kind of close it all off. So now where we're at is we're going to be doing our track runners along with the sidewalls. So what I mean by that is obviously we need somewhere to put the hinges into for our cabinets to open. And what we're gonna do is we picked up some, this isn't it, but 1x3. That's gonna be our framework where the hinges will go like this. On these pieces, we're going to drill them into the metal ribs so that way it's holding up. And then from there we could do the bottom and the front and all that stuff, but at least we know that the overhead cabinets won't fall down on us. Anyway, make sure you guys subscribe and turn those notifications on for new van build videos every single Sunday. And it is freezing out here, so we're gonna get to work because I'm trying to wrap this up early today. For the cardboard cutout, we want our bottom to be at least 12. So we're trying to get this right to cut to shape. So that way we can do this top runner. Wow, that looks like an excellent line, Jason.
I hit the wires.
We have a basic cutout here. It's gonna be something like that. We have little markings that we have to add some stuff back in when we do the actual wood, but it's a general idea. This at least gave us the distance from the wall. We're gonna put the top runner piece on first, and then we'll just work off of that because each of the side panels are going to be slightly different because of the way that the van warps and everything. The more we put the framework to these overhead cabinets up, the more we realize just how wonky this van is. The good thing about such a deep sink is when you're driving, you could just literally throw everything in there. Sick. So all of our 3 top runners are up. We went a little overkill with the screws. We missed a couple times. We gotta just take care of that later, but there's so many screws on there. Jason, hang from it. Come on, show the people. It's not coming down. So next up, we're gonna do our sidewalls and the center one, right? The 3? Like out, and the splitter.
Sure.
So we got to use our little cardboard cutout now. Man, I'm really struggling out here. It is so cold for me. My hands are like frozen. I just want to finish this already. We are using 1/2-inch sanded ply for our sides. We're just gonna cut. We measured the 2 biggest points to get our rough square, and then we'll you know, do the tracing that we use and all that stuff. See how off it is? Oh, because we have to cut this guy out. First, drop back. Brought the jigsaw in here. It's a little warmer. Come on, do something.
Oh, girl.
Do something.
You're the one doing nothing.
Hey, that looks like a pretty snug freaking fit if you ask me. All right, so we got the one that's pretty much good. We can do 5 total that are similar to the, what? Lapis? That are similar to this one. The one all the way by the front of the cab, the van starts to warp even more, so it's got to be a little bit different. And then the opposite side of the van is a completely different animal as well. So we're gonna do the 5 and get these guys up. Fiddle this guy. Hey. All right, let's do it.
Where? Here?
Wait, where did you say?
Here. Here.
This one?
Here. No, this one. Here.
No, that's not the one that was hitting.
Yes, Bianca.
You said no. 2 dividers fitted. What are you drinking, Jason?
Jocko, go.
You need a little pick-me-up because he's starting to fall asleep, and we have a lot of work to do.
Wendy's.
Ooh, you want some for
something?
5?
I don't want.
Come on, Jason. It ain't gonna cut itself. Oh, there goes the table. Ah.
So you wanna be first? You gotta do work.
We have all of our little center dividers in. We're getting little mounting cuts now that we're gonna put like here and then mount these side plates as well to there, so that way everything's more secure. I don't think we're gonna be able to finish everything in the cabinets. Jason's getting right to work. But our goal is to do everything except for the front cabinet faceplates. And then for sure we'll be able to finish that on the next day and wrap up the cabinets. But from the outside, even with these in, it's looking pretty sick.
I know it's now or never to get what's mine. 'Cause this little light, I'm gonna let it shine. Racing to the ends of the earth. I know I'm probably not the first, but I'm gonna be the last one.
We got my side in. Still needs some work, but yeah, I think we're gonna call it because we're both pretty frustrated and it's getting late, and I think we'll just do better on a fresh day. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's a wrap on day 21. Yeah, we're supposed to finish this entire van in 9 days. Slowpoke McGee. Nah, I'm just kidding. It's both of us. We'll get it done. We'll get it done. We'll see you on day 22.
Never burning out. Never burning out, 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 burning out.
Welcome back to day 23. I know we skipped like a whole day 22 of talking, but we just, I don't know, yesterday we started with time lapse and then we were like, all right, let's just put our heads down and work. And next thing you know, it was too dark to start filming, so figured we'd just keep it going. But today we're gonna finish the upper head cabinets. Let me show you where we're at, what it's looking like, and what we're gonna be doing today. So this is where we stand right now. It is looking pretty sick, if I do say so myself. We got the double cabinets here when we walk in, inserted the 2 overhead lights because remember we're gonna be putting a bench here. Here we wanted a little drop back to show a little bit of a separation, and these are going to be cabinets like this, 1 and 2. We did like a bigger shelf here. We could put some chips, some Pringles, and then here we're going to end up probably putting like some sort of small lip so we can put like coffee cups and stuff like that. We also inserted 2 lights here for this countertop area. Boom. The under cabinet lights are sick. I really like this part of the build. We'll end up putting something to cover the lights here as well. And also our wires are ran through there, through the top. That is not going to stay like that. Once we get to that point and all the wires are through and all that stuff, we're gonna be putting conduit and, you know, making it real nice and clean up at the top so it's not, you know, so ugly to the eye. And then we got 2 big cabinets on Jason's side and we got 2 smaller ones on my side. We did it a little bit back from the kitchen area. I didn't want them to come all the way up like Jason's side because I kind of wanted to open up the space a little bit more, and I feel like this accomplished that. Definitely not as claustrophobic as I was thinking. Definitely more claustrophobic than Rue, but still not bad for the layout that we're getting. So that's kind of where we stand right now. And now the last part of the overhead cabinets is going to be making the face plates. We're doing the same shaker style cabinets that we did for our kitchen here. If you're new here, this is not going to be a gap here. We're gonna put a filler piece in there. Anyway, we're doing that same style for all of these cabinets, so it is a lot of slicing down and maneuvers. Let me show you guys the diagram that we did this morning. This is the driver's back, the passenger back, the front set, and the cabinet set split into 2. So we did all these diagrams. If you want a little breakdown on how we did it, watch our kitchenette video and we'll talk about that a little bit better. Wrote them down so we could cut everything at once and then we could start putting them together. So Jason's just chilling here. He's waiting on me for the go ahead. Are you ready?
Waiting for you.
Let's get to cutting. We're trying to finish what time today? 2 o'clock? Get to it. Styles cut. Jason is now making the line down the middle, which is what the 1/4-inch birch is going to slide into. There is a lot of pieces to do this to, so we are just running through it. He's got a crazy stack over here to go through.
I'm about to lose my mind. 'Cause when I see you,
All of our center little tracks are cut. Now we got to get the longy parts, the rails, to be able to cut the little tongue and groovy things. And that's another.
Tannins.
The what?
Tannins.
Tannins, the tannins, and that's another even funner process. 3/4 in, because that's what's going to be going into the track of the other one, and then a 1/4 inch off, because it's going to go a 1/4 inch. He's going to peel it all off and then flip it around and do a 1/4 inch, take it all off, and this is a 3/4 piece, so that will leave us with a 1/4 inch tenon.
really think I need you, darling. Every single summertime. Every time. Every single summertime. Every time. Every single summertime.
Project that just keeps on giving. Once again, we are running out of sunlight, but our cabinets are just about primed. This one's almost ready over here. We're gonna start testing on like a blank piece how the hinges fit. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and we can finish, because we were supposed to be done with this 4 hours ago. All right, so with this Craig jiggy thinking, there's different settings where you can, offset, where you can put the hinge into. So this one was a 3, which is what we did our kitchen cabinets with, and we just tried a 6, so that way we could see what the difference is and figure out which one we need. So this is the roof, right? This one is the 3mm, and this is the 6mm. You can see right here how it just brings the door super close. So like this, if we put this up there, it's not gonna open because it's gonna be hitting. So 3 is the way to go, Jason.
3mm?
3mm.
You sure?
I'm not sure, but you're gonna double check and make sure. We've made a decision. We are just gonna go with the 3 because if not, we're never gonna get these in.
It's only a door.
It's only a door. It's only a door that took us all day to make. Want me to bring the garbage can over here?
No, please.
You got it? You got it?
Oh, Jesus. Where's my fingers? Go! Okay, that's it. Other side.
It's gonna stop like right here. Yep. Show the people.
It's got a soft close. So it's not gonna...
Oh yeah, we don't even need the struts.
The struts is to hold it open.
I know, I'm just kidding. Gosh, no sense of humor, this guy.
For these, we can put a different type.
We could put a name, like this is Bianca's drawer.
We can put annoying and annoying 2. We could.
And on this side, pain in
my
the
ass.
Every time, every single summertime, every time, every single summertime.
So we just got everything up. It's already dark out, so I will show you guys the finished result tomorrow. That is a wrap on day 23 and the overhead cabinets. Welcome back. It is a new day. We have some light and we can show you these final cabinet looks. Everything does need to be tweaked a little bit, but you know, we'll do that later. And of course, everything still has to be painted, hence the nails covering and that kind of stuff. But the cabinets are up, they hold some weight, and it's starting to come together. From the outside of the van, it looks pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. You know? Give you a little swoop around here. I gotta say, this little nook right here is my favorite. I just really like the lights over that countertop area, over the fridge. It looks really nice in my opinion, and I like how we dropped it back. It gives it a little bit more dimension. Then we got these two here that are gonna go right over there. So we put the lights in a little bit so that way, at first we had them centered between the cabinets, but then we were like, well, wait a minute, when we're sitting there, that's just gonna be like a light right on our heads like a hat, which is not gonna help anything. We put them in a little bit so that way we have some light on the table. Jason's side has the two bigger cabinets here. Again, all that will be filled once we're done with the wiring. In the back, they have soft close on them. And then on my side, I got two smaller ones. We left it back maybe like, I don't know, like 1.5 feet from where the kitchen is. We're gonna end up putting struts down the road so that way we can hold them up and don't have to like balance them on our heads. We're also gonna do like finishing pieces, so this isn't gonna be where you see all these ends and screw holes. We'll probably do like the same shaker style, but on the side here, just to like clean it all up and make it nice. Yeah guys, so that is it. That is our overhead storage. We got our overhead cabinets in the back. We have our overhead cabinets over the table area. We have our overhead cabinets over the fridge and table area. So many tables, so many cabinets. We got it all done. That was, I think, day 23. So we have 7 days left to finish this build, and we got a lot to do. So I'm gonna stop filming now and I'm gonna get back to work. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button and turn those notifications on for new van build videos every single Sunday. We are almost done with this build. Make sure you're here for it. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Next time on the 30-day van build.
This is